Hey there, kids! It's your old pal Young Philly here, and today we're diving deeper than a deep-sea diving anchovy. We're talking about the mysterious, the wonderful, the downright bizarre world of Bikini Bottom. I've been hearing whispers, rumors, about some fishy business going on down there, and when I say fishy, I mean really fishy. Buckle up, because we're about to uncover the truth. This isn't your average Krabby Patty picnic, folks. We're talking ancient secrets, government cover-ups, maybe even aliens. Stay tuned. All right, let's start with the basics. Bikini Bottom. Sounds like a pleasant enough place, right? Wrong. First of all, who names their town after a piece of swimwear? Well, it turns out there's a real place called Bikini Atoll. And guess what? It was used for nuclear testing back in the day. Coincidence? I think not. Some folks say the radiation from those tests could have caused mutations. You know, like talking sponges and greedy crabs. And why is Bikini Bottom at the bottom of the ocean? Is it possible the whole town was submerged, maybe to hide the evidence? I'm just saying, it makes you think. Now I know what you're thinking, but Tom, I mean Young Philly, you're saying don't fish live underwater, and to that I say, good point. But think about it. These are houses, restaurants, even a boating school. Underwater, it just doesn't add up. Some folks believe Bikini Bottom wasn't always underwater. They say it was once a bustling town on dry land, until disaster struck. Maybe a flood, a tidal wave, or maybe something more sinister? Could someone have purposely flooded Bikini Bottom to cover up their tracks? And if so, what are they hiding? Let's talk about everyone's favorite greasy spoon, the Krusty Krab. Home of the delicious Krabby Patty, but also home to some seriously strange vibes. First of all, that anchor, it's huge, like really huge. Where did Mr. Krabs even get an anchor that big? And what about the secret formula? Some say it's an ancient recipe, passed down through generations of sea creatures. Others say it's extraterrestrial. And speaking of ancient, have you ever noticed King Neptune's crown? It looks a lot like those crowns from ancient underwater civilizations, don't you think? Coincidence? Again, I think not. Ah, SpongeBob, our porous pal. He's always cheerful, always optimistic. But what if SpongeBob's existence is more than just a random act of nature? What if he's the key to unlocking the secrets of Bikini Bottom? Think about it. He's a sponge. Sponges are known for absorbing things, information, secrets, maybe even the effects of radiation. And what about SpongeBob? Could he be the missing link? Some say SpongeBob was a revered scientist, experimenting with underwater living. Could his experiments have led to the creation of Bikini Bottom? And if so, what happened to him? Now let's talk about Atlantis. We all know the legend, a technologically advanced city that vanished beneath the waves. But what if Atlantis wasn't the only one? What if there were other lost civilizations hidden beneath the ocean's surface? Some say Bikini Bottom is built on the ruins of one of these civilizations. They point to the strange architecture, the ancient artifacts, even the talking animals as proof. Could the citizens of Bikini Bottom be descendants of these ancient people? And if so, what secrets are they hiding? Secrets are... Remember that time capsule episode? The one where SpongeBob and Patrick bury a bunch of junk and then dig it up a few minutes later? Well, some folks believe that episode holds a hidden message. They say the contents of the time capsule weren't random at all, but carefully chosen symbols that tell the true history of Bikini Bottom. A history that someone wants to keep buried. A history of scientific experiments, government cover-ups, and maybe even time travel. And finally, let's talk about everyone's favorite geriatric superheroes, Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy. They may seem like washed-up has-beens, but what if they hold the key to unlocking the secrets of Bikini Bottom? Think about it. They're old, really old enough to have seen it all. Could they be the only ones who know the truth about Bikini Bottom's origins? And what about those artifacts they have in their lair? The invisible boatmobile, the drying suit, even the conch signal.
Will you hurry up in there and save me some hot water?
Conch signal! Come, young ward!
Be remnants of a bygone era? A time when Bikini Bottom wasn't so underwater? So there you have it, folks. The truth about Bikini Bottom, or at least a few of the many theories swirling around that mysterious underwater town. Is it a haven for mutated sea creatures? A cover-up for a government experiment gone wrong? Or the last remnants of a lost civilization? We may never know for sure. But one thing's for certain, Bikini Bottom is a lot more than just a cartoon. It's a mystery wrapped in an enigma, dipped in tartar sauce, and served with a side of kelp fries. Until next time, stay curious, stay skeptical, and most importantly, stay spongy.